Once again, it's on. Peace, peace, peace. Shalom, shalom, family, peace. If you guys can hear me, throw some ones in the chat room. If I'm coming through loud and clear, throw some ones in the chat room. Peace, y'all. Peace. Once again, it's on. Once again, it's on. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. Where do we start? Where do we start? It's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting, boy. It's interesting. Anybody know what shadow boxing is? Does anybody know what shadow boxing is? If you know what shadow boxing is, type the definition in the chat room. If you know what shadow boxing is, type the definition in the chat room. Just want to say something real quick. Does anybody in here that knows what shadow boxing is, type the definition for shadow boxing right in the chat room so we can get it in. What does it mean to shadow box? Does anybody know? What does it mean to shadow box? Does anybody know? What does it mean to shadow box? Does anybody know? Oh shit, there we go. Sparring without an opponent, or fighting one's own shadow. So I got a question for y'all. How is it people are posting online that they destroying Zion Lexx and they debating me, and I'm nowhere to found? I'm not even in the building. In fact, you fighting with your shadow. How, Sway? How, Sway? You writing online, I'm seeing videos online entitled Zion Lexx gets destroyed by Tahuti. I click on the video because I don't recall me sitting down with this guy. So I want to know what they're talking about. And it's Tahuti on Killah Priest's show. Shout out to the brother Killah Priest. We had a conversation last week. Shout out to him. I should be coming on his show tomorrow. That should be interesting. So shout out to the brother Killah Priest. But Killah Priest's show was entitled. Matter of fact, let me just show y'all real quick. You know what I mean? Let me just show y'all real quick. This is interesting, man. This is interesting, boy. I tell you, boy. People be looking like they really got something to say when I'm not next to them. No other way to say it. People be really looking like they got something to say when I'm not next to them. When I'm next to them, it's always a different story. When I'm next to them, it is always a different story. Exposed the dude on Sonnet the channel, showed you that he doesn't know Medu Neter. And because he's in his feelings, that Sonnet said he lost the debate. You know, he's been on a tirade. And you know, that's to be expected. So I don't never think nothing too personal about it. However, I did find it a little curious that Killah Priest had him on the show talking about me. That was a little interesting. I found it a little interesting or curious that the brother Killah Priest invited him on the show while he, you know, I guess attempted to counter rebuttal some remarks that I've made. The live is entitled Tahuti dismantles Zion Lexx's errors, and he calls in Killah Priest live. Now, what I want to say to the good brother Killah Priest is everybody's entitled to do what they want. We all grown men, you know what I mean? Everybody's entitled to do what they want. I'm gonna come on your show and I'm gonna definitely get it in. I'm gonna do what I want too. But I just want to say, you know, just in a spirit of, you know, being a genuine combatant and a genuine brother, um, I'd be hard pressed to make a title on my YouTube channel talking about somebody destroyed somebody's scholarship, and I don't have those two people in the building combating one another, because then, you know, the scales is off. But shout out to you anyway, Killah Priest. I'll be on your channel tomorrow to deal with some of the brother's claims and to go into some other presentations. I'm gonna bust down most of his claims here, but you know, I'm gonna deal with it on your channel. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate, you know, you reaching out. I also appreciate that you mentioned that the RZA was aware of what was going on. So shout out to the RZA, the Abbot, the leader, as it were, of the Wu-Tang Clan, who's now what? Not just a producer, not just an artist or rapper, but is also a Hollywood star. How many movies the RZA been in by now? The RZA was in American Gangster with what, Denzel Washington. He played a couple karate flicks. I think he was in one of the Kill Bill series. The RZA is definitely doing his thing. So shout out to RZA, and shout out to Killah Priest for letting me know that the RZA's been watching. All right. Shout out to Killah Priest for letting it be known that the RZA is watching. All right. All right. All right. But we about to get it in, man. We about to get it in. We about to have some fun. I'm going to show and play some of this information. You see, one of the things that people don't like about me is when it comes with the yo, whoever Thunder is, shut up. Killah Priest don't need you to defend him. He all in the comments now talking about Killah had nothing to do with this in all caps. Don't put him in that. What, you a girly man? Shut up. That man could defend himself. The hell off my chat room, man. The hell you talking about? I say what I want. The hell you talking about? Don't mention somebody. I mention whoever I want, no matter who they are. The hell you talking about? Don't put him in it. I'm not disrespecting the brother. I'm making clear and obvious comments based on what I observe. What the hell you talking about? Don't mention him. If you don't take your punk ass off my channel, man, y'all should know I don't play that. Y'all should know I don't play that. Respect to Killah Priest and all, but I'm a man as well. What the hell y'all talking about? Don't mention Killah Priest on your live. What? What? What the hell y'all talking about? First of all, I didn't disrespect the brother. I gave the brother, you know, a shout out, gave him love, said that I look forward to coming on the show. The only thing that I did say, and I still stand on, is the title of his show. The title of his show, let me just get to it real quick. The title of his show is Tahuti dismantles Zion Lexx's errors and he calls in. That's very misleading, Killah Priest. That's very misleading because first and foremost, it supposes I made some errors, right? And why is that misleading? Because was I on the show to defend myself? Y'all allowed me to call in for maybe 5 minutes. Meanwhile, this is a 5-hour show. So I wasn't given the opportunity to defend myself. So to say that he dismantled Zion Lexx's errors, I would say that that's grossly imbalanced. But I'm guessing that's also why my brother, shout out to him, Killah Priest, also is allowing me to come on his show. And I'm hoping when I bust Tahuti's ass on his show, that his title is reckless as well. So shout out to Killah Priest. I'm going to need you to keep the same energy, because when I come on your show and I bust his ass, I want to make sure that you keep the same goddamn energy the way that you title your videos, brother. Make sure you let it be known. I'm not coming on your show to dismantle his errors. I'm coming on your show to bust his ass. And make sure you write that as your title. Zion Lexx bust Tahuti ass live on the Killah Priest show. The hell y'all talking about? Shout out to the homie Killah Priest though, man. The hell, man. You know, it's interesting, man. I'm a humble lion till you play with my name. I'm a humble lion till you play with my name. But trust me when I tell y'all we're going to have some fun on this live. He took a lot of my statements out of context. Shout out to Priest Daniela Maccabees TV in the building. He said, "Get him, Zion." He took a lot of your statements out of context. He damn sure did. But I'm gonna show y'all. We're gonna play the video, and we're gonna show y'all. Tahuti styles himself as a magician, and I say rightly so, because he's really full of shit. So I say rightly so that he styles himself as a magician, because he's really full of shit. But I'm gonna play back the audio and video of things that he said that I said that he's taken extremely out of context. We're gonna do a whole play-by-play. I'm even gonna have some entertainment for y'all. Hold on, y'all. We do this over here. I'm gonna have some entertainment. Y'all can watch some of your new flicks. Huh? Well, what's this right here, y'all? What's this on the screen, huh? I'm gonna have some entertainment. Y'all go get y'all popcorn. We're gonna have fun with this one, all right? All right, some of y'all know what that flick is right there. I'm not gonna say it live on YouTube, but y'all know what that is right there. That's gonna be playing in the background. That's brand new. That was just released. That's gonna be playing in the background. All right. So we got a lot in store for you guys. I got some entertainment for you. All right. So let me start this real quick. Y'all should see what that is. Bam, boom. Let the entertainment start. All right. Let the entertainment start. And with that being said, y'all, I'm coming to do what I do. The hell we doing? Shalom, Malak. I see you, Aki. And shalom to everybody in the building. Shalom to everybody in the building. Damn, even Garfield jumped out the window and made a video talking about, did Zion Lexx get destroyed by Tahuti? But by now, I'm pretty sure everybody expects that Garfield is going to jump on the video and ride the wave. This is somebody who is literally obsessed with Zion Lexx. I've never seen a man formulate an obsession with another man as much as Garfield has an obsession with me. And Garfield comes from the island of Jamaica, right? Well, we say we don't play man to man. We don't play number two. But Garfield definitely got some very strange tendencies, the way he has such an obsession to take down, pause, Zion Lexx. The way he has an obsession, pause, to take down Zion Lexx. This dude carries a tarantula on his hat. Y'all gotta be kidding me, man. Y'all gotta be kidding me. These dudes is doing 4 and 5 hour. I mean, at this point, guys, if I'm so irrelevant, right? If I'm so irrelevant like what they're screaming, I gotta just ask y'all a question. Why are they doing 5-hour videos to address me? Somebody tell me, because I don't do 5-hour videos to address people. No. Find one. Go on my YouTube channel and find one video, just one. I got well over 300 videos on my channel, almost 400 by now. Show me just one video that I have that's 5 hours long and I'm talking about one person in the community. Somebody tell me. It don't exist. I don't even find anybody that relevant. I don't find no man that relevant where I'm going to do a 5-hour video addressing this person. Most of the people in the community, I can kill you inside an hour. What am I doing 5 hours for? Especially when we talk about somebody's irrelevant. Y'all dedicating a whole lot of time to somebody that you say is irrelevant. I bet you this video don't be 5 hours. I bet you I bust your ass inside of 2 hours and go have my curry for lunch after. That's right, Yacolia. Shout out to you. She said, that's fan behavior. Let me tell y'all something. If a fan can't get close to you, if a fan gets turned down, the moment a fan, right? Let me tell y'all something about fans since you brought it up, right? Some people in life will put respect on what you do. Not everybody, but some people in life will put respect on what you do. Maybe to the extent where they become a fan of your work. And there's nothing wrong with that. But here's the issue. Sometimes, a fan thinks that because they value and support your work, that you're always supposed to be accessible to them. And as we know as humans, guys, that's not always possible, right? Not accessible to them. They can't reach you. The fan love could turn into hate real quick, right? Like you got videos online of people talking about, I met Busta Rhymes and he was my favorite rapper, but he denied a picture of me, so now I hate him. What about what the hell Busta was doing that day? You want to talk about that? The man is having dinner with his family. No, he don't want to take a picture with you. You see, people don't give the whole story when they get on their bullshit. They just tell the parts that make them look good, as you're about to see in this video, right? So a lot of these people are just really fans, right? And because they can't get close enough to you, right, to show you the love that you deserve, that they say you deserve, that begins to become hate. That begins to become hate. But we're going to have fun with this one, y'all. We're going to have fun, all right? Up the video and share the live, family. Thumb up the video and share the live. There's no way we can open up and go into this lecture with, a third of the likes, not even matching a third of the people that's in here. Come on, y'all. Almost 100 people in the building. Family, thumb up the video. You don't got to pay to do that. Thumb up the video, family. Thumb up the video. Don't cost nothing to do that, y'all. Thumb up the video, family. It do not cost nothing to do that. So let's thumb up the video, y'all. Because I'm definitely about to get it in. I am definitely about to get it in. All right, so let's thumb up the videos, family. Get those likes up. We got almost 100 people in the building. I'm going to play some of this footage, and I'm going to go in, man. I'm going to go in. I can't wait to come on your show tomorrow, Killah Priest. You never had a guest quite like me. I don't play, brother. You ain't never had a guest quite like me. I don't play, brother. I'm coming on your show tomorrow to act up. Just know that. Just know that. I don't want no emails about no rules. I don't want no messages or no phone calls about no rules. I'm coming on your show tomorrow, Killah Priest, to act the fucking fool. Woo! Just like that. I'm coming on your show, Killah Priest, tomorrow to act the fucking fool. This ain't the live for children, y'all. So if y'all got y'all children watching, this ain't the live for them, y'all. All right. All right. Let's get these likes up, family, so I can show this information. Let's get these likes up, y'all, so I can show this information. Come on, family. Let's get these likes up. We're not even going to start the lecture unless we have enough likes in the building. Moderators, come on, y'all. Let's get these likes up, family. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to Moray Dania. All right. Shout out to Yokolia. All right. Shout out to Moray Yirmiyahu. Jose Francis. Moray Malak. Malak Daweed, Malak Khazak. Shout out. Shout out. Thank you very much, Nicolia. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. All right, y'all. Let's get likes up, family, so we could go right into the lecture. Let's get those likes up, family, so we could go right into the lecture, y'all. We go right into the lecture. I'm going to start playing a little bit of the video. All right? We'll start playing a little bit of the video. Moderators, don't let nobody come in here and act crazy. They come in here and act crazy. Moderators, y'all already know what to do. They come in here and act crazy. Moderators, y'all already know what to do. All right. So let's go right into this. Let's go right into this. Um,
You be rather be staying on it.
Okay, we're gonna start this. Start this again. I think it plugged out. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go PC E. We're gonna go boom, boom, pull it up, boom, pull it up, and boom. Let's see if this pulls up. Here we go. Everybody can see the screen. Okay. So I will expand. Oh, the screen is locked. But if everybody can see where I'm moving my mouse right here. I don't know why the screen is locked. Very odd today.
Yeah, it's retrograde. Yeah.
Okay, let me do this. Let me do this again. Okay, open. It opens up, and I should be able to. There we go. Boom. All right. So everybody looks at this. This is what he shows, and he says, and I'm quoting. He says, "In fact, look at the iconography. It's not even Egyptian in nature." Then Sonetta, who runs the channel, comes in. He inserts, "It looks like straight up cuneiform." And Zion's Lexx says, "Exactly." Okay, we'll go back to the video.
First of all, correction. That wasn't Sonetta speaking. That was my brother Prince Akiva. So maybe you didn't know Tahuti, but correction, that wasn't Sonetta. That was my brother Prince Akiva. And he made a statement with reference to what we were looking at. And he said, that looks like cuneiform, to which I definitely said yes. So let's hear that again. Let's hear him say that again. And I'm going to go on record co-signing that I definitely said that yes, or excuse me, that I definitely said exactly. When my brother Prince Akiva, shout out to you, Prince Akiva, when Prince Akiva said, that looks like cuneiform, I definitely said exactly. So Tahuti ain't lying yet, but we're going to give some context behind the statement. Let me bring it back so everybody can hear that again.
And boom, let's see if this pulls up. Here we go. Everybody can see the screen. Okay. So I will expand. Oh, the screen is locked. But everybody can see where I'm moving my mouse right here. I don't know why the screen is locked. Very odd today.
Yeah, it's retrograde. Yeah.
Okay, let me do this. Let me do this again. Okay, open. It opens up, and I should be able to. There we go. Boom. All right. So everybody looks at this. This is what he shows, and he says, and I'm quoting. He says, "In fact, look at the iconography. It's not even Egyptian in nature." Then Sonetta, who runs the channel, comes in. And he inserts, "It looks like straight up cuneiform." And Zion's Lexx says, "Exactly." Okay, we'll go back to the video.
Exactly.
Right? He said, "It looks like straight cuneiform." And then Zion Lexx came in and said, exactly. Okay, let's go back. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to look at the letters and we're going to expand this because, see, when you expand this, you can actually see the glyphs closely. You can see them. We're going to look at each glyph individually and see if the brother actually is doing his research or if he's just saying something for an agenda. So if we go, we're going to see one of the first glyphs. It looks like a circle with lines in it and some waves at the bottom. Okay? Nobody in their right mind would look at this and say this looked like cuneiform. You seen cuneiform, Killah Priest? Even like just.
Okay, so let's stop right.
Cuneiform.
So let's stop right there. He said when you get a close up on it, nobody in their right mind would look at this and say that it's cuneiform. So let me just remind the brother of why shadow boxing is not intelligent. Let me just remind the brother of why shadow boxing is not intelligent. Number one, when you shadow boxing, automatically what that means is you're sparring with yourself. You're fighting yourself. In other words, you're throwing punches in the air. That only looks good when you by yourself. Talking about me looks good for a lot of people until they're in the same room with me, and we all know things always turn out differently when they're in the same room with me. The same people that make video after video after video after video talking about me when I'm not there, they sound good. You know, like when you shadow boxing, you look good until you get in the ring with an actual opponent and we get to see that your ass don't box at all. So watch this. He says when you look closely at this, it is clear that it is not cuneiform, and you would have to be out of your mind to say it's cuneiform. So here's what we're going to do first, y'all. I think people in the conscious community are really slow. So we're gonna do this real quick. Let me make sure that everybody can see the screen. That's right, my lock. Brick don't hit back. Make sure everybody can see the screen. All right. What's the definition of cuneiform? Cuneiform denotes or relating to the wedge-shaped characters used in the ancient writing systems of Mesopotamia, Persia, and Ugarit. First thing I want you to know, guys, notice that Egypt is not even mentioned because this is not the style of Egyptian writing, which means he evaded the whole point of why I'm talking about cylinder seals appearing in pre-dynastic times in Egypt, when we know that Egyptians did not invent this science. This science was invented, cylinder seals, by Mesopotamians, cuneiform by Mesopotamians. But let me go on. It denotes or relates to the wedge-shaped characters used in ancient writing systems of Mesopotamia, Persia, Ugarit. Let's keep going. Let's look up the root of the word cuneiform. Cuneiform comes from the Latin word cuneus, which means wedge. Wedge. That's right, Moray. They be scared when I'm in the room too. That's why they just shadow box. That's why they more comfortable shadow boxing, because they be scared when they're in the room too. All right, here we go. Watch this, y'all. Cuneiform, a system of writing used in the ancient Middle East. The name, a coinage from Latin and Middle French roots meaning wedge-shaped, has been the modern designation from the early 18th century. Cuneiform was the most widespread and historically significant writing system in the ancient Middle East. Its active history comprised the last 3 millennia. Its long development and geographic expansion involved numerous successive cultures and languages, even as you see it appear in Egypt. So watch this. Cuneiform, guys, in the Naqada period, right? Naqada 1, 4000 BC, Naqada 2, 3500 BC, Naqada 3, 3300 BC, right? Any cuneiform that you find is what we call proto-cuneiform, right? Where you don't see the alphabetic symbols, as it were, but you see more of a pictographic base. In other words, you're seeing pictures. So when Prince Akiva said, that looks like cuneiform, and you heard Zion Lexx say exactly right, there was nothing wrong with that statement if you know what cuneiform is. Cuneiform, first and foremost, represents the style of writing known as cylinder seals. Let me just show you guys really quick. Because they're missing the point. So let me show you real quick what we got going on here. Okay. Matter of fact, let's go to the Met Museum. All right, the Met Museum shows you some of the earliest archaic forms of cylinder seals as used or utilized in the world, right? So watch this. In the Met Museum, you guys see that this is, I typed in cylinder seals, right? Cylinder seals is when you take peace, brother. You live on the air. You live on the air.
Oh, peace. What's good? What's the deal, y'all?
I'm doing good, family. This is the brother Killah Priest calling in live. KP.
Killah Priest. Yeah, my son. What's good, everybody?
Everybody's good. They can hear you. Go in.
I just want to say what up to everybody, man. I can't wait to you come on the show. It's gonna be crazy. The knowledge that you're kicking right now, all of that is live, yo. The Sumerian stuff you're bringing out, and all the stuff you're bringing out is just incredible. You know what I mean? Because that type of information right there is super dope. Word. That's what I'm gonna say. Y'all got a good brother right there. One of the top. I call you one of the top Hebrews that's really doing it.
Thank you very much, brother. Salute to you. I can't wait to come on your show. I was telling the people though that the title of your show said Zion Lexx. Wait, hold on. Let me just read it. The title of the show that Tahuti did, it says Tahuti dismantles Zion Lexx's errors and he calls in Killah Priest live.
I called you for that because that's after I left. So he talked to my producer and they put that up there. Dismantle. It wasn't no dismantle. It was just a back and forth, just conversation. So no, that's a negative. He didn't dismantle you. First of all, I didn't even know what it was about until you put me on. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be all cleared up tomorrow.
That's a fact, brother. It's gonna be all cleared up tomorrow. It's a fact, man. But like I said, shout out to you. You got a lot of fans in my chat room right now that's showing you love. If you can point us in the direction of how we can find some of your newest music, man.
Oh, okay. I got the joint, Lord Son. Right now, you can catch it on catch it on iTunes. You can catch it on Big Cartel. Big Cartel, just put in Killah Priest. I got new shirts and stuff, and I'm working right now. We just did the Horseman album that's coming out with Corrupt, Cannabis, and Razzcast. So that's coming out soon. That's coming out on the 18th. But y'all can catch it on all the platforms.
I gotta ask you this, my brother. I gotta ask you because I'm a fan too, and I respect you greatly. It doesn't matter where you pull it from, but can you give us a 16 from any one of your songs, brother, live on the Zion Lexx show? Can you give us a quick 16, brother, live on the Zion Lexx show?
Let me see. Knowledge is wisdom. This goes back when I was 12. I loved doing right, but I was trapped in hell. Had mad ideas, sad eyes and tears, years of fears, but my foes couldn't bear. Search for the truth since my youth. I went to church since birth, but it wasn't worth the loot. Then I was paying plus the plan. Didn't like staying because of busy bodies, dizzy hotties that the preacher has souped up with lies, had them cooped up, looking at loop button ties. During the service, they swallowed up the floor, and after they heard this, they wallowed on the floor. But I ignored and explored my history that was untold. So now let mysteries unfold. Drop the jewel like Solomon. But never follow me. Because if I do bring this more holidays, face all the abyss. No trace of trivia left with the hiss. Does it pay to be deaf, dumb, and blind from a slave who's kept from the mind? From the caves they crept from behind, and what he gave was a sect of the swan.
Well, shout out to you.
No doubt.
All right, my brother. Thank you very much for that. I can't wait to come on your show tomorrow. Salute to you. All right, I'll be on your show tomorrow. I'm going to save the bulk of what I have for your show. This is just a light love tap, but I'm going to save most of what I have tomorrow. And I'm definitely coming to go in and talk about Sumer and Kemet.
All right, say no more.
All right, thank you very much, brother. All right, y'all heard it. Shout out to the homie. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Tahuti ain't dismantled no Zion Lexx. Tahuti spoke with. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Tahuti spoke with the producer of the Killah Priest show and changed the title, modified the title to make it look like he dismantled my scholarship. But y'all just heard the host of the show, Killah Priest himself, say he didn't dismantle Zion Lexx's scholarship. Zion Lexx wasn't even there. And he said, furthermore, I didn't even know what the hell this was about. What I tell y'all, man, everybody looks good shadow boxing until the actual fight start. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Everybody, I want to see everybody light this chat room up, man. I want to see everybody light this chat room up with some fire emojis right now, y'all. Thumb up the video, family. Could this dude really, feeling himself right now, pushing up his chest like, I came at Zion. Dude, the host of the show just told you that you did not dismantle Zion Lexx's scholarship at all. In fact, he didn't even know what the topic of the show was. So what, he lying too? So Sarnetta is lying when he say, I won the debate and you lost. And now Killah Priest is lying when he says, you spoke with his producer to get that title named like that. He didn't co-sign that shit because you didn't dismantle Zion Lexx. The hell you talking about? Don DeMarco. This dude's swinging in the air. This dude's swinging in the air like Trey. This dude's swinging in the air like Trey. All right, from Boys in the Hood. This dude's swinging in the air like Trey. Come on, man. Yeah, I mean, I had so many people reach out to me asking me to respond to this dude. But come on, y'all. I mean, seriously, y'all. Either some of y'all bored or y'all just love the fuckery, as they say. Either some of y'all bored or y'all just love the fuckery, as you say. Because why should I even have to respond to a guy like this? Come on, y'all. The host just called in and aired your ass out. All right? So knock it off, man. And when I come in tomorrow, boy, woo! When I come in tomorrow, boy, woo! I'm not coming to play. But here we go, y'all. Here we go, man. Here we go. Again, shout out to the homie Killah Priest for calling in. But let's get back to this work, y'all. Let's get back to this work. So let me just remind y'all of where we at. All right, let me remind you of where we at. Let me get back to pseudo Tahuti.
Okay, there we go. So now we're gonna look at the letters and we're gonna expand.
Family, if y'all want this live to keep going, y'all gotta thumb up this video, family. If y'all want this live to keep going, y'all gotta thumb up this video, or else I'm gonna just bring it all to the Killah Priest platform tomorrow, and I'm gonna shut it down in 2 minutes, y'all. Literally, I'm gonna shut it down in 2 minutes, y'all. We gotta get these likes up, family. Come on, y'all. Or else I'm gonna just bring it to the Killah Priest platform. But we could do it right here, y'all. I could give y'all some of the information right now, right here. We could go in. We can have some fun. Get those likes up, y'all. If not, I'll just bring it to Killah Priest platform. And I'll end the show right now, and I'll entitle it, Killah Priest calls in live to set the record straight. Tahuti did not dismantle Zion Lexx's scholarship. I could end the show now and title it that. Or we could get the likes up and keep going. What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? All right. All right. I'm going to keep it going for the real ones. We just might have a lot of haters in here that don't want to thumb it up. So I'll keep it going for the real ones. All right, here we go. I'm going to play Pseudo Tahuti again.
Because see, when you expand this, you can actually see the glyphs closely. You can see them. We're going to look at each glyph individually and see if the brother actually is doing his research or if he's just saying something for an agenda. So if we go over here, we're going to see one of the first glyphs. It looks like a circle with lines in it and some waves at the bottom. Okay?
I want everybody to pay very close attention to what Tahuti's saying right now, because this is the ultimate, slide. The ultimate slide right now. First and foremost, he pointed out that I made a statement that I co-signed my brother Prince Hakiva when he said this looks like cuneiform. And me co-signing it is wrong because it's not. What everybody needs to know is, first and foremost, this is a cylinder seal. These are cylinder seals, and this is the clay surface upon which it's rubbed against. See, I'm different than a lot of these dudes that's just talking. They're going to show y'all pictures. They're going to go on the internet. I'm going to go literally in my bag, and I'm going to pull it out and show you. I'm tangible with the information, which is also a part of the reason why they hate me, because I love this so much, and it means so much to me that I'll go out and spend my last dollar to become tangible with the information so I can give it in a more genuine way and not be generic and go online and just look at images all the time. So this is a cylinder seal. These are cylinder seals, right? They're cylinder seals. You take them and you roll them against the clay surface and you allow them to dry in the sun. The earliest Proto-Cuneiform cylinder seals were all in the form of images and scenery from nature. They did not look like the cuneiform that you might find on, let's say, the Ebla tablet, which is in my hand right now. The Ebla tablet, written in cuneiform from the city of Ebla, but cuneiform nonetheless. This comes in 2300 BC, but the earliest cuneiform, right, is in the manner of cylinder seals being rubbed against a clay surface, and they represent what is called proto-cuneiform. So when Tahuti says what Zion Lexx is talking about is not, hold on one second, y'all.
All right. So what Tahuti's talking about, he'll look at this and say, this is cuneiform. You see how cuneiform looks? What is Zion Lexx talking about? This is cuneiform. Zion Lexx over here talking about this is cuneiform. This is not cuneiform. You dodo. You dodo. The earliest cuneiform is Proto-Cuneiform, where the images are more pictorial and look like scenery and images from nature. Well, hold on. Let me show y'all. That's why I say shadow boxing ain't intelligent. Because it looked like you could fight till somebody get in the ring and bust your ass. Make that nice and big so everybody can read with me. The hell we talking about? The hell we talking about, huh? The hell we talking about? Idiots. Bunch of idiots. Watch this. As everybody can see me read it live. Proto-Cuneiform consisted of pictographs. Didn't I just say that? Simple drawings of the subject of the documents and early symbols representing those ideas, drawn or pressed into clay, which were then fired in the earth or baked sun. So Proto-Cuneiform is more pictorial in nature. They look like scenery and images from nature. So you can see Proto-Cuneiform in the form of birds, mountains, a hand, a head. That's Proto-Cuneiform. Proto-Cuneiform is what you find during the Naqada 2 and 1 period. The Naqada 2 and 1 period, or 3500 BC, all the way up to the early dynastic period. All right. By the time we get to this type of cuneiform, which is these people are stupid. There's sometimes, guys, there's no nice way to say something. So you just got to say it like it is. These people are stupid. By the time you get to this type of cuneiform writing, it has advanced. And this is typical, right? And let me show you some that are even more advanced, like classical cuneiform inscriptions, right? So this idiot, Tahuti, right, is going to look at this and say, this is cuneiform. But those cylinder seals that Zion Lexx was showing from the Met Museum, hold on, let me show y'all. Come up the video and share the live, family. You damn right. Sanford would call them your big dummy. Bunch of big dummies. The hell we talking about? You big dummy. If this was Sanford and Son, he'll call them a bunch of big dummies. That's what you are. Look at the year. Everybody look at the year. Everybody look at the year. Everybody pay attention to the year. Because if you were at the Met Museum, you would see that the picture I was showing was from this time period. So watch. Early cuneiform, or what is called Proto-Cuneiform, right? All right, here we go. Blow that up nice and big so everybody can see. Early cuneiform, or what's simply called proto-cuneiform, is pictorial in nature. They look like scenery and images from nature. And that's what proto-cuneiform is. It's pictorial. So I wasn't wrong when I said that when I co-signed Prince Akiva saying that looks like cuneiform. You idiot. Cuneiform takes on different looks. Classical cuneiform looks like this. Classical cuneiform looks like this. But proto-cuneiform look like this. So in the video, you damn right I said exactly. It looks like cuneiform. But let's let the idiot continue.
Nobody in their right mind would look at this and say this looks like cuneiform.
Uh-oh. He just said nobody in their right mind would look at this and say this is cuneiform, even though you can pull it up right on the Met Museum and you can see what proto-cuneiform looks like. I'm on the Met Museum page. I'm on the Met Museum page. All right? Metropolitan Museum. Y'all see us right there. The Met. Right here in red and white. The Met, standing for the Met Museum. You can see what proto-cuneiform looks like. This is from the early dynastic period, where you still find proto-cuneiform. Tahuti, what the hell are you talking about? And Garfield, what the hell is your obsession with me? Did Tahuti destroy Zion Lexx? Is what Garfield named his video. You got a weird obsession with another man that's very unhealthy. Very unhealthy. You have a weird obsession with another man that's very unhealthy. You got more videos on your page with my name in the title than your name. God damn, something is wrong. Especially when you say you Jamaican. Come on. This is proto-cuneiform. Y'all just heard Tahuti say no one in their right mind would call this cuneiform. Well, according to the Met Museum, you idiot, this is cuneiform, proto-cuneiform. Y'all are too stupid, and you make this so easy for me.
You've seen cuneiform, Killah Priest? Even like just glimpse of cuneiform, like Sumerian writing.
Yeah.
This looks nothing like it. What this is a common Kemetic word. It's called the ka. It's the word for the placenta, and it's actually the word inside of the word unk. It's the letter inside of the word unk. You see that circle with the lines? That makes the ka sound. The unk is a letter A. This is the waves of noon, which makes an N sound. Very common letter in Kemet. Nowhere seen in cuneiform. Nowhere seen in Sumeria. This is noon, this is unk, and this is ka, and this actually says the word unk. right? And this is found on page 165 of the Purim Haru. Here's the Ka. The Ka found in E.A. Wallace's Budge Dictionary and Gardner's Dictionary and every single ancient Egyptian dictionary.
I want y'all to notice that he said, oh shit. I want y'all to notice that he said it can be found in the Pert Emheru. You mean the book that I'm holding up? You mean the book that I'm holding up? You mean the book that I'm holding up? So where's your book? Oh, I get it. You're going to show us the PDF. If y'all don't get y'all fake scholarship ass out of here, I want you to notice that when these guys share information, it's always, hold on, I'm going to pull up the PDF. Hold on, it's on this web. They're not tangible with the information. They don't got no books, man. Which means they just reading little parts here and there, so they don't even have a cohesive view of what they're looking at, because they're just looking at what they want to get from it and then coming out and going on another website. Whereas I spend time and money to get the books to make sure I can survey all of the land. That way I have a full and complete understanding of the picture and images that I wish to discuss, communicate, and share and comment upon. These guys are a joke to me. Let me let it play some more.
Has the Ka sound in it or the letter here in it. Over here, that it is the letter N in the word Ren. Ren means to raise up, as in raising up a child, and therefore you see the image of a woman with a child on her lap. Can everybody can see that? I'm moving my mouth. This symbol here is an R, that's the Ra, and this is the N, the Nun, and it says Ren. It's very, very common. Right? Here is the god Nun that is all throughout the Purim Haru and the pyramid.
Here's what I want y'all to notice, because I didn't have to say this for him. He says it himself. Tahuti is a magician. What do magicians do? They pull a lot of tricks out their hat. They make a lot of shit that's non-reality seem like it's reality. I'm going to say it again. Tahuti, not me, says that he's a magician. What do magicians do? They pull a lot of shit out of hats that's really not there. They're very skilled at making non-reality seem like a reality. So I'm about to show you that one thing he's not lying to you about is the fact that he is an absolute magician. He is very skilled at making non-reality a reality. And let me tell you why. He's going to show you images from the Ru-Nu Pert Emheru and say Zion Lexx is wrong, because the image that he's looking at in the museum, it looks just like what we could find here. But I want you guys to notice that's a whole lie. Watch this. I told y'all, shadow boxing only looks good when you by yourself. Now, let's play the video from its original source. Shout out to the brother Sarnetta. And let's get a close-up. Watch this, y'all. You're going to enjoy this. Wait on it. Okay.
You all right? You all right?
Thank you. How you doing? This right here, as Brother Reggie accurately said, this begins writing in Egypt.
So this is the Bronze Age.
This is the early Bronze Age period. Absolutely.
Prince Akiva. This is the early Bronze Age period. This is a representation of Egypt's oldest writing. So
just so y'all know, because Tahuti completely skipped over the point I just made, and I'm going to rewind that a little bit so y'all can hear the point I just made again.
some of the same things that you see in Mesopotamian culture. Featured here, you can see the serpentard on the palette itself. Let's go on to the other side so I can show you some more stuff. Okay. Oh, just wait for a moment. Okay.
You all right? You all right?
Thank you. How you doing? This right here, as Brother Reggie accurately said, this begins writing in Egypt.
So this is the Bronze Age.
This is the early Bronze Age period. Absolutely, Prince Akiva. This is the early Bronze Age period. This is a representation of Egypt's oldest writing.
Okay. When you go into the Met Museum, just before you walk into the exhibit known as the Old Kingdom exhibit, the first thing you're meeting with is this glass case to the left, which is what we're looking at. And it lets you know on the titles, on the strips, it says oldest writings in Egypt. So what did I do? I'm not a fool, I'm intelligent. I said, wait, time out. The oldest form of writing in ancient Egypt is in the form of Sumerian cylinder seals. Doesn't that give you a clue to how their writing started? You won't find anywhere in Sumer Medu Neter inscriptions during the Uruk period, which is the same period as Nakata, U-R-U-K, Uruk, 4000, Uruk 1, 2, 3, or even 4. Nakata 1, 2, or 3. From 4000 BC all the way down to even 2500 BC, you will not find Medu Neter or hieroglyphic inscriptions in Sumeria. You won't find the papyrus-style writing of Egypt, Sumeria, or in Mesopotamia. But notice in Egypt, in the museum, when they show you Egypt's oldest form of writing, it's in the form of Sumerian cylinder seals. So instead of addressing that, Tahuti politely skipped over that whole plate. He skipped over all that smoke. Smoke was clear, and then talked about the images on that screen. But he doesn't address the fact, the elephant on the table. Why is it in the museums, when we look at the earliest form of Egyptian writing, we see that they're on Mesopotamian cylinder seals? This is where everybody takes an L.
So what do I need you to really look at? I want you to notice that in the part of the museum which shows you Kemet's earliest writing, notice you see Mesopotamian cylinder seals.
Hello. Notice you find in Kemet's earliest writing Mesopotamian cylinder seals. Kemet, I have a question for you. What the hell is that doing in pre-dynastic Egypt? Well, we already know why, because I did videos on it. Pre-dynastic Egypt was heavily influenced by Mesopotamian culture, especially the Nakata 2 and 3 periods of ancient Kemet, from 3500 BC downward. Even Ngozi came on the show and told you guys that. Duh.
That's that right there. That's that right here. You see the cylinder? That clay, and then like that round, that's called a cylinder seal.
Also, y'all, when y'all get a chance, everybody hit up Sarnetta and ask him to play the full museum trip unedited. Because y'all know the only video we have of my museum trip is Sarnetta speaking over it. Everybody politely reach out to Sarnetta and ask him, can he play the whole video of Zion Lexx's museum trip? Because there's certain things that he spoke over, and it took away from what I was saying. he didn't show the whole thing. So somebody please reach out to Brother Sarnetta. Shout out to you, Sarnetta, and ask Brother Sarnetta to play the whole unedited museum tour so that we can see everything that Zion Lexx had to say without, you know, the voiceover that Sarnetta gave it. I heard we being fair in the community, so I'm just asking everybody to be fair.
That's Mesopotamian style writing. Wow. What is Mesopotamian style writing doing in early Egypt? That's a question.
We're going to ask that question again. And Tahuti in the video never addresses that question. What does Mesopotamian style writing, what is it doing in pre-dynastic Egypt? Why is this the oldest form of writing found in Egypt? One of the oldest form. Why is that? But you can't find no Medu Neter in Sumeria during this time. So who borrowed from who? No hieroglyphs are in Mesopotamia at this time. But we can find Mesopotamian style writing in Egypt at this time. So I ask you an obvious question. Who influenced who? If you're intelligent, you know the answer.
What's Mesopotamian style writing doing in early Egypt when we're describing the origin of Egyptian writing? That's something that Brother Reggie kind of skipped over and didn't really go into, and I think for obvious reasons. The two cultures are contemporary. You really can't.
All right. Now let's get back to Tahuti. Let's go back to the magician. Remember what a magician does. They're very skilled at making something that's not real appear very real. Pay attention.
X, and you can see the waves over here, which is the N, as noon, and it shows the vault of the heavens, as they say, right? And it's the word N. We go back over here, and you can see that. You see the Ka, and right underneath it, you see the noon. Nothing Sumerian, nothing cuneiform.
All right, stop right there. Guys, if y'all look at the whole image, it is not exactly what you're seeing here. What Tahuti is doing is classically referred to as lookership. He's looking at it and saying, it looks like this. Notice he's not going to give it an interpretation. Because if we're looking at Medu Neter, I mean, people are so fucking stupid. There's no nice way to say this. People are so fucking stupid that rather than ask the question to Tahuti, if what Zion Lexx is saying is wrong, and this is not cuneiform or early cuneiform, and it is in fact Medu Neter, then Tahuti, read it and tell us what it says. And notice, he doesn't do that.
Straight Medu Neter, always been, always has been, and always will be the Medu Neter.
But I know what I'm gonna. Hold on, let me say this. He's saying the shape of it, or
he's saying that this writing is not, as I'll quote him, it's not even Egyptian in nature.
Mm-hmm.
You damn right. Easy. Now here is where we at again. Why nobody asked Tahuti this question? Tahuti, if this is Medu Neter, read it and translate it and tell us what it says. I'll wait. If this is not cuneiform or proto-cuneiform, and this is hieroglyphs, early hieroglyphs, then goddamn it, read it from here and tell us what it says. Don't do looker shit. Don't do slick shit like open up the Ru Nu Pert Em Heru, right? And compare it against inscriptions and say, oh, this is what it looks like. We have this in Kemet. We have this in Kemet. You idiot. What I've been saying the whole time is Kemet gets the hieroglyphs from ancient Mesopotamia. So you will find similar glyphs, you idiot. But if it's in fact hieroglyphs, you could have done us all a favor and just translate it. But we all know why you didn't do that. That's part of the reason why Sarnetta said, I beat your ass. Because I prove you don't read Medu Neter. You know a couple things here and there with the aid of English, but I put you on the spot that day with random words and you couldn't read them shits. And that let everybody know you was faking the funk. That was the huge part of why Sonetta said Zion beat your ass and you lost. And because you in your feelings, you went and did videos. Let me just go to what else this idiot is saying. All right, here we go, y'all. Let me just forward it to the rest of the things that he's trying to say. Oh, y'all gonna enjoy this. Oh shit, y'all gonna enjoy this. Watch this, y'all. Family, thumb up the video and share the live. Come on, y'all. Thumb up the video and share the live. Also, family, support the platform. I didn't get a single notification yet, guys. Support the platform, because what I'm doing is benefiting our community, and we all know that. So support the platform, family, because what I'm doing right now is benefiting the community. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting a text message from Brother Sonetta. I'm just responding to him right now. So off a separate topic, the brother Adam that joined Vocab Malone to debate Jabari, he responded to my inquiry about having a full-scale debate with him. So Sonetta is behind the scenes setting that up. All right. All right, y'all. Again, family, thumb up the video and share the live. And family, support the platform. Support the platform, y'all. Support the platform, guys. The information is up there. You see the Cash App, you see the PayPal. Family, support the platform, because this information benefits our community. And if we're supporting anybody, we should be supporting those in our community. So hit that Cash App, family, hit that PayPal. And also, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe. How many people remember that I said this iconography in ancient Kemet, right? This iconography in ancient Kemet, right? You can find that descriptive, right, of the shepherd, right? The king holding the flail and the crook. I might even have a book on my bookshelf which demonstrates that. Let me see if I can find a book on my bookshelf that demonstrates that. See if I can find a book that demonstrates that. Let's see if I can find a book that. Matter of fact, I'll just pull it up online. I like showing books though, so let me see if I can find it in my book real quick. Hit that like button, family. Hit that subscribe button. Show your love. Support the platform. Because y'all know I defend this with everything I got. And I don't let nobody come for us. So support the platform, y'all. Because y'all know I don't let nobody come for us. On the front lines, 10 toes down, defending the culture. Support that, family. Support that. All right, here's an image of Akhenaten. Here's an image of Akhenaten holding the flail and the crook. Right? Here's an image of Akhenaten holding the flail and the crook. Akhenaten holding the flail and the crook. All right? This is the image of Akhenaten holding the flail and the crook. All right. And I'm going to show it to you somewhere else. Hold on. Watch this, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Thank you very much, brother RMLLC. I just got your donation, Ak. Thank you very much. Just got your donation, man. Thank you. Let's get it in, y'all. All right. Tahuti is saying in this next clip that Zion Lexx tried to say that the flail and the crook is Asiatic in origin. And then he goes on to say, so if it's Asiatic in origin and it's only in the Middle Kingdom period in Egypt that you find it, so how come I can find it in the pyramid text, Zion Lexx? How come we see images of a Sar with the flail and the crook? Here's the first thing he don't tell you. He doesn't tell you that images with a Sar holding the flail and the crook are all from the Middle Kingdom period. He doesn't tell you that. He also doesn't tell you that the premise of my argument is not to simply state that in Egypt, the only time you begin to see the flail and crook is during the Middle Kingdom period, which runs parallel to the Asiatic influx. I am essentially saying that Asiatics influence the very symbols or emblems known as the flail and the crook. They represent the occupation of shepherds. Asiatics were pastoralists. The people of Egypt were agriculturalists. They farmed. Asiatics were nomadic pastoralists. So that image is not Kemetic in origin. It was borrowed from the peoples of the Levant and Mesopotamia. But I'm going to let you watch him play himself for about 3 minutes. Then I'm going to bust the whole conscious community over their head and show you the earliest source for the flail and the crook, much older than ancient Kemet. Watch this, y'all. But I'm going to let him play himself for a while before I do that.
There it is.
Remember, Narmer comes from the south.
Narmer is not even of Egyptian origin, so he brought this other culture. He brought something different to Kemet. He's not even. He brought a new word.
I don't know that.
It's crazy, right? Don't worry, but you're
he didn't say
finish
that.
Let tell what he
Really
finished.
just said.
Hold on.
You
got a point, or you just? I thought you was gonna say something.
Oh yeah. I wanted to hear that he said that Narmer is not even of Egyptian origins, right? So that his name can't be defined in Meduneter because he came from another culture, bringing new things from another culture. He's all about other people bringing other cultures to Kemet. Right. Asiatic influence, Narmer's name not being Kemetic, Narmer bringing new things. Well, let's take a look.
Right.
Okay, the tour guide would like you to believe Narmer was foreign, yet none of these images or languages or glyphs can be traced back to Kush. Everybody likes talking about Kush. Okay, a lot of Rastafarians and a lot of good brothers. That Kush was the original Kush. Because remember, he said these shepherd symbols were brought in 2000 BC, right? Okay, this is just a little bonus from the Narmer palette.
He hasn't even proved that point yet.
No,
though, because it's one thing to just state a fact, right? Oh,
and by the way, I don't even know who the hell is the guy, who the hell the guy to the right of Tahuti is. But again, these idiots are very interesting because how are you making so many rebuttals trying to counter somebody's argument, yet don't even have the decency to invite the person on the show simultaneously so that they can demonstrate their views. As I've proved time and time again, nobody can demonstrate my views better than me. And you all know no one can demonstrate your views and convictions better than you. So you arguing on behalf of me is always going to sound crazy, idiot. And I'm not saying what you saying I'm saying. I'm saying what the hell I'm saying. And let me explain what I'm saying. But when you try to explain what I'm saying, that's where the fuckery begins. That's where the bullshit starts. That's where the lying starts. There's a reason why they made sure not to invite me on that show live. I was able to call in for 5 minutes at the end, but I was not invited on the show to counter rebuttal his claims. Because had that happened, the title would have read very differently. In fact, I'm pretty sure the video would not have went up.
Came in from the Asiatics of Mesopotamia and around the Mediterranean Sea. But it's like, how is that? Show us the documented proof, though.
Can't. Look at this. I'm going to blow up this. He talked about the Narmer. Let's blow up Narmer's Kemetic palette and look close. I'm going to get it bigger and bigger. Oh, this one's kind of blurry. This one is actually blurry. But in his hand, here is like this.
Yeah.
He has the flail in his hand. This image here is a little bit blurry, but you can pull it up, Narmer's palette, and just expand the image, and you'll see him with the flail in his hand, and he has the mace over in the other picture, and the flail.
So watch this, guys. This guy is brilliant. This guy is brilliant. As an example, that Egypt has the flail and the crook before 2000 BC, he goes to the Narmer palette and shows that Narmer's holding a flail. And let me show y'all why that's so stupid. Remember, guys, I don't got to go to PDFs. I don't got to go to PDFs. I don't got to go to websites, right? Because I got the goddamn Narmer palette. The hell we talking about? Because I got the goddamn Narmer palette. The hell are we talking about? The hell are we talking about, buddy? The hell are we talking about? He gonna go on a website and show you the Narmer palette. Zion Lexx gonna pull out the Narmer palette. Don't y'all see we different? Put some fire emojis in the room, y'all. Because can't you see we are different? We even brag different. You gonna go to a website and show me the Narmer palette, but god damn it, I'm gonna pull out the Narmer palette. We are different. We are not the same. You are a child. You are my son. So, getting back to the knowledge, he's going to talk about if we go to Narmer's palette, we can see that Narmer's holding the flail. So I know he's not talking about the front of the palette because Narmer's holding a mace head. By the way, Narmer's holding what's called the Sumerian-styled mace head, which is pear-shaped. Let me give you guys some knowledge. Hold on. Let me give you guys some knowledge. Even Reggie knows this because this is in the museum. Let me show you what the Egyptian mace head looked like. Watch this, y'all. When you go to the museum, and this one is in the Brooklyn Museum. Let me tell y'all, I am different. None of these idiots could do what I do in that community. None of these idiots in that community could do what I do. We are different. So please don't compare me to none of them. This is from the Brooklyn Museum. As everybody can see, we're on the Brooklyn Museum website. We're looking at an Egyptian mace head. Everybody can see it's from pre-dynastic Egyptian galleries. Do I need to blow that up more? Do I need to blow that up more, y'all, or can y'all see it? Interact with me, guys. Do I need to blow that up more? Or can you guys see it? Put a 1 in the chat room if you want me to blow it up more. Because this ain't for me, this for y'all. All right. All right. Pull it up some more, guys. It's not going to get bigger than this. Does everybody see that this mace head in Egypt goes all the way back to the Naqada 1 period and then down to the Naqada 2 period? In other words, from 4000 BC to 3400 BC. The mace head that the Egyptians were using was a flat disc. Just like how you see right here, it's a flat disc. The Sumerian mace head is pear-shaped. It's pear-shaped. So on the Narmer palette, the mace head that Narmer is holding is not the Egyptian flat disc, but the Sumerian pear-shaped mace head, as I'm about to show you on the screen. And as I showed you in my other videos, so much of the iconography on Narmer's palette comes from Sumer. So why the hell would this idiot use Narmer's palette to prove that the flail and the crook is not Mesopotamian when there are so many Mesopotamian items on the goddamn Narmer palette, you stupid idiot, fool, tarantula head, magician dummy, Tahuti? Now let me show you guys what the Sumerian mace head looks like. And I want you guys to notice the difference. Matter of fact, I'm just going to type in Mesopotamian mace head, or that's it, or Sumerian mace head. We're not going to type pear shape. We're just going to type in Sumerian mace head. And watch the difference, everybody. Look at the difference. Does everybody see that it's round and in the shape of a pear? Does everybody see that it's round and in the shape of a pear, which is quite different from the Egyptian one? The Egyptian mace head is a flat disc. So when Narmer defeats the people in the Nile Delta, which is what he celebrates on his palette, he's using a Sumerian technology and invention, the Sumerian pear-shaped mace head. So why would Tahuti go to the Narmer palette, which is replete with Mesopotamian and Sumerian motifs, to prove that the flail and the crook is Egyptian, when the majority of the motifs on Narmer's palette is Mesopotamia? Look, guys, these are all Sumerian mace heads. All of them. Notice that it's the pear-shaped. Notice that Kemet, these guys don't understand the culture. That's why they find a hard time dealing with me. The Egyptian mace head is a flat disc. Matter of fact, let me show you guys. Y'all gonna see why I saw that and said I beat that boy's ass. If you're not already figuring out why he said it. If you knew, never seen me go to work, you're about to see why Sarnetta said I beat that boy's ass. I want a close-up of Narmer holding that mace head. I want a close-up of Narmer holding that mace head. Excuse me, y'all. I'm trying to get a close-up of Narmer. All right, for some reason, my computer won't show that image. So let me go to another one. Let me go to another one. Let me see if that's going to show. All right, there we go. I want everybody to look at the mace head in Narmer's hand. And I got one question for you. Isn't that the same Sumerian mace head with the pear shape? This is a Sumerian mace head. Does everybody see? This is a Sumerian mace head. This is what Narmer's holding in his hand. This is the Egyptian mace head. It's a flat disc. This is the Egyptian mace head. It's a flat disc. And I want you to look at what Narmer's holding. Is Narmer holding the Egyptian flat disc in his hand? Or is Narmer holding the Sumerian pear-shaped? If Narmer is holding the Sumerian pear-shaped mace head in his hand, put some fire emojis in the room. And if Narmer is holding the Egyptian flat disc, I want you guys to write Tahuti. I want you guys to write Tahuti. If Narmer is holding the Egyptian mace head, the flat disc, I want you to type Tahuti. But if he's in fact holding the Sumerian pear-shaped mace head, I want you to put some fire emojis in the room. As you can clearly see, I'm busting this boy's ass. And that's why Sarnetta said I beat this boy's ass. And that's why he said he's not going to let his biased ass audience judge this one. Because he knows that a great deal of his audience dislikes me because of prior debates that I had with some of their favorite teachers. And Sarnetta said, we're not going to let it go down like this. And remember, guys, Sarnetta has no race in his horse. Tahuti is Team Kemet. I got a lot of respect for Brother Sarnetta, but let's keep it real. Every chance Sarnetta gets, he bangs on this book. You know, the Bible, the Tanakh. He bangs on it. Sarnetta is not Team Bible. Sarnetta is pro-Kemet. So why would Sarnetta rig the debate to have Tahuti, a Kemet dude, lose to a Bible dude? Do that even make any sense? Also, think about this. With Tahuti being nice like he says he is, wouldn't that have given Sarnetta a nice run to have a Kemetic dude on his channel? A lot of people said Tahuti beat Jabari. So Tahuti could have been the next great Kemetic guy. Why does he admit that Tahuti beat Jabari, who he calls the Mayweather? But lets the people know Zion Lexx beat Tahuti's ass. How, Sway? It ain't making sense. Tahuti said Sarnetta rigged the debate. The people said he won. No, Sarnetta called a G move. He said, I'm not going to let the people play Zion like they normally try to do. And by the way, Sarnetta was late on that because there's a lot of debates he can go back and look on and see that I really won, and the people said I lost. And he knows that's a fact. This dude brings up the Narmer palette, which got all kind of Sumerian motifs. Need I remind you that Narmer palette has a serek, a palace facade. Ain't no palace in Egypt in 3100 BC. But the White Temple in Uruk, which dates to 3500 BC, has a serek. Narmer's palette also has a rosette above the head of Narmer's attendant. Narmer's palette also has a rosette symbol. You know, the symbol of Inanna? It has a rosette symbol, you know, the symbol of Inanna, above the head of Narmer's attendant. So this idiot Tahuti, I can't figure out his name, y'all. He says that we can go to the Narmer palette as a clear example that Kemet has iconography of the flail and the crook older than the Middle Kingdom period, even though, idiot, the Narmer palette is replete with Sumerian motifs. So why would you do that? That's why they don't like me, y'all. Because no matter who they put me with in their community, I will bust their ass. This is why they don't like me, y'all. And I don't care. Because I'm going to keep busting their ass. The more y'all talk about the Bible, the more I'm going to bust your ass. No matter what topic we talking about. You come for the Bible, I'm going to bust your ass. This is why they don't like me. You know why? Because I'm not humble with it. They want me to be humble when I beat their ass. They want me to be like, their information could be better. I won, though. They want me to be like that. Nah, I bust your ass. I bust your ass. That's what we doing. You know, that energy that y'all have when y'all talk about the Bible, how y'all be going in, shooting up the Bible with an AR-15, Brother Polite. Abraham didn't exist. They fake. The Hebrews is gay. So that energy that y'all keep to talk against it, I'm going to have that energy when I defend it, when I bust your ass. Now let's see what Pseudo is talking about when he say the Narmer palette, Narmer is holding the flail. Let's see what Pseudo is talking about. I got the Narmer palette right here. And he said Narmer is holding a flail in the Narmer palette. That's interesting because I have the Narmer palette in my hand. Let me show you guys what a flail looks like. And then I want you to realize that he told y'all a lie. All right, guys. This right here is a flail. This is a flail. I want everybody to look. This right here is a flail. Tahuti said Narmer is holding a flail on the Narmer palette. Let's see that. Narmer's holding a flail, guys. This is Narmer's hands. He's holding a flail. Somebody talk to me. He's holding a flail. Somebody talk to me. He's holding a flail. Somebody talk to me. Again, this is a flail. This is a crook. And this is Narmer. We'll blow it up even more. Come on, Tahuti. We'll blow it up even more. Do it again. We'll do it again. This is a flail. This is a crook. This on the left is a flail. This is a crook. Narmer's holding a flail. I got the goddamn Narmer paddle in my hand. Narmer's holding a flail. But Garfield went on his channel. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I ain't done. I ain't done. Hold on, y'all. I ain't done. I ain't done. I ain't done. We're going to go to Garfield's channel real quick. Interesting name for a bunch of men sitting down talking. The Dagger Squad. What an interesting name for an all-boys club on YouTube. The Dagger Squad. Especially, let me show y'all something. The Jamaican word dagger, watch this, y'all. Jamaican dagger. Let me show y'all what dagger means in the Caribbean. Garfield is from Jamaica. Let me just show y'all something. I'm going to type in Jamaica dagger. Let's see the images that we come on the screen. Let me go to Google. Let me show y'all something. They shouldn't play with me. All I'm going to type in is Jamaican and dagger, so we can see what Jamaican people refer to dagger in as. All right, guys. This is daggering. Sorry for some of y'all that's graphic. I told y'all this is not for children. But this is daggering. Daggering, the way daggering works. Let me get back on my camera, y'all. Hold on, guys. Let me get back my camera. Give me a second, y'all. Let me get back my camera. All right, there we go. There we go. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all what daggering is, right? So in Jamaica, right, you have a dance called daggering. That's when a guy grabs a girl and, like, you know, he starts daggering her. That's called daggering, right? So I have a question. What an interesting name for an all-boys club on YouTube, the Daggering Squad, where a bunch of men meet up together, and it's called the Daggering Squad. What an interesting name. A bunch of men. Come on, guys. Y'all been on Garfield's channel. He got 50 men on live with him. He got 10 in this corner, 30 in that corner, and 10 more in this corner. And they're all called, hold on. he has all these men, right? All these men on his channel, 30 in one corner, 10 in this corner, 10 in that corner, and they all are named the Dagger Squad. Not a woman in sight. Are y'all hearing me? This is the weirdo shit y'all want me to respond to? Yo, Zion, you got to respond to Garfield. Why? The man named himself after a pussy cat. Garfield is not a pussy cat? Hold on. This what y'all want me to respond to? This what y'all want me to respond to? The Garfield pampered pussycat? This what y'all want me to respond to? This what y'all want me to respond to? No, seriously. This what y'all want me to respond to? What an interesting name for a YouTube channel full of men. Garfield's from Jamaica. The word daggering in Jamaica is a reference to grabbing somebody and dancing like this. Only thing is, on the Dagger Squad, don't be a woman in sight in these dialogues with the Dagger Squad. I told y'all don't play with me. I told y'all don't play with me. Do not play with me. Because if I only start to turn up and act crazy, I could really flush y'all out and drain you, drown you. I got a sister, right? I got a sister who continually asks me, can she come on my platform and talk about how much Garfield scammed her? I got a guy right now who's live in the YouTube chat room. I seen you, brother, who been asking me for the longest, can I come on your show to talk about Garfield scamming me out of hundreds of dollars? But you know what I said? No, I deal with scholarship. That's personal issues. But these people continue to call my name and make things personal with me. So after a while, what y'all want me to do? My hands tied behind my back. Y'all keep playing with my names, I will drown you and flush you out. Y'all cannot fuck with me on no level. No level. Know that. Know yourself. All right. All right. Let me turn down a little bit. Y'all know once I turn up, it could get crazy, right? Y'all know once I turn up, it could get crazy, right? Right? Family, hit that Cash App. Show your love. Hit that Cash App. Let me shout out. Let me see if anybody hit that Cash App. Hit that Cash App, family. Thumb up the video and share the live, y'all. Thumb up the video and share the live. Support, family. I could keep going, or I could bring the rest of the smoke on Killah Priest channel. If y'all want the rest of the smoke, support the platform, family. Send your brother a donation. Or else I could bring the rest on Killah Priest channel. Support your brother, family. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. Support the platform. Or else I could just bring the rest to the Killah Priest channel. You heard? I could just bring the rest to the Killah Priest channel. All right. Y'all want me to keep going? Support the platform, y'all. Hit the like button, subscribe, thumb up the video. Come on, y'all. Y'all want me to keep going? Support the platform. I'm performing right now. I'm not even fully in rare form yet. I didn't even get in my bag yet. If I get in my bag, it could get ugly for some of these people. Because I'm dangerous, because I know a lot about these people. And because I'm not petty and I don't make things personal with people, right? Because I'm not petty and I don't make things personal with people, I always keep the gloves on and just keep it about scholarship. Even though a person like Garfield will do 50 videos talking about Zion Lexx is a plagiarizer. He plagiarized somebody's book. Even though I sat down with him and beat his ass on the corner, live on Sunday the show, to show that first and foremost, he didn't even understand the proper terms. He didn't know the difference between plagiarism and copyright infringement. And even after that, he still went and made more personal videos. And notice, I haven't done ever a single personal video about Garfield. I haven't talked about all the people that he scammed. I haven't interviewed the people that he scammed. I left it alone. But this dude keep forcing my hands. God is my witness. I want y'all to hear me carefully. I'm keeping it real right now. God as my witness. I want y'all to hear me carefully. I posted a video on my YouTube channel of somebody saying that Garfield scammed them. God as my witness. Sarnetta called my phone and said, brother, Garfield asked, can you please take that down? Please, can you take it down? Whatever he has to do. And I said, well, tell him to take down every single video where he made talking about I plagiarized my books. Then I'll take it down. The one video I have of you. You take down the 30 videos you have making false claims that I plagiarized my book, and I'll take down the one and only video I have that's personal about you. Sarnetta called me back. You think you could reconsider? God is my witness. Sarnetta could call my phone right now. God as my witness. Sarnetta called me and said, Garfield said, can you please take that video saying that he plagiarized down? Please. God is my witness. Sarnetta, if I'm lying, call me right now. This is what we're doing in the conscious community. This is what we're doing. And the only reason why he's getting some of the heat right now is because he's not even in the dialogue with me and Tahuti. Yet, he aired the video of Tahuti on Killah Priest channel on his platform, The Dagger Squad. Very interesting name for a group of all men, knowing what dagger means to a Jamaican. And he named the video, Did Tahuti Destroy Zion Lexx? Garfield, your obsession with men is weird as fuck. No nice way to say it. Your obsession with men is really, really weird as fuck. No nice way to say it. But I get it. The Dagger Squad. All right. As far as Tahuti's claims, the rest of Tahuti's claims, I'm going to address, claim by claim on the Killah Priest show, right? I'm going to address claim by claim on the Killah Priest show, right? In the meantime, family, we're going to do what we haven't done in a while, right? Let me also show some love. Let me see if anybody sent any love. Shout out to Samuel. Shout out to shout out Samuel. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to Christian. Shout out to Jared McCray, Ronell, Octavius, and Patrick. Shout out to y'all for y'all donations. Thank you very much. Shout out to the homie, Hands Buckle. Shout out to the homie, Hands Buckle. That's right, my brother. Shout out. He said the donation is big dollars. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. All right. But let me just show y'all something real quick. I'm going to let the rest of the video from Sonata's channel play so you guys can hear some stuff. What I have to say is always more interesting than what they have to say. So I'm going to play some of the video where I was talking.
Oh, just wait for a moment. Okay.
You all right? You all right?
Thank you. How you doing? This right here, as Brother Reggie accurately said, this begins writing in Egypt. This is the early Bronze Age period. Absolutely, Prince Akiva. This is the early Bronze Age period. This is a representation of Egypt's oldest writing. So what do I need you to really look at? I want you to notice that in the part of the museum which shows you Kemet's earliest writing, notice you see Mesopotamian cylinder seals.
Where's that at?
That's that right there. That's that
here?
right here. You see the cylinder? That clay, and then like that round, that's called a cylinder seal. That's Mesopotamian style writing.
Wow.
What is Mesopotamian style writing doing in early Egypt? That's the question. What's Mesopotamian style writing doing in early Egypt when we're describing the origin of Egyptian writing? That's something that Brother Reggie kind of skipped over and didn't really go into, and I think for obvious reasons. The two cultures are contemporary. You really can't say that and argue that one is greater. You really can't say and argue that one is really.
Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? I'm not even sharing biasly. Even though Sumer is older, you hear me say on video, you really can't say that one is greater or one is older because they're both so contemporary, even though one does have items that the other one doesn't have first, which I'm talking about Sumer having things before Egypt. But the reality is, even though Sumer is slightly ahead in terms of civilization, I wouldn't beat the war drums and say Sumer's first, Egypt is way out there. No, they're so close to each other that you still speak of them as contemporaries. But if we're gonna speak truth in history, kill shot. Y'all ready? Watch this. Y'all know when I go in, I don't play, right? I'm naming this right here kill shot. And you're about to see why. Uruk. Uruk. U-R-U-K. Uruk. Uruk, guys, U-R-U-K, is the first city of the ancient world. The first city of the ancient world. Let me, not sure why my, sure my thing keep coming out. Let me see. Shut up, Siri. I ain't talking to you. Hold on, y'all. Tahuti sent some magic tricks on my way, so my thing ain't working. Tahuti sent some magic tricks, y'all. Let me make sure I got my video up, guys. Hold on one second. Let me just fix my my video. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Now, this one I'm talking about is a kill shot. This one I'm talking about is a kill shot. Watch this, y'all. The first city in the world is Uruk. There's even a book entitled Uruk, the First City. Let me show you guys something about Uruk real quick. Uruk, U-R-U-K, is the biblical Ur. Is the biblical Ur. And the biblical Erek. Erek. Uruk, Erek. Watch this, guys. Let's look at the date for Uruk. Does everybody on the screen see that the date for the Mesopotamian / Sumerian city of Uruk is from 4000 BC to 3100 BC? If you see that clear in the chat room, everybody put a 1 up in the room. This is about to be a kill shot, y'all. Type of 1. I'm going to give this workout slow. Type of 1, guys. Now watch this. The period before Egypt has kings is known as the pre-dynastic period. You find things in the pre-dynastic period such as the Narmer palette. The Narmer palette is from the pre-dynastic period, which is essentially the Naqada period. Narmer palette is from Naqada 3. Naqada 3. So let's look up the Naqada period. Remember what Dr. Reggie said. The Naqada period is the period where a civilization before Egypt is active in Egypt. I'm going to say that again. Remember what Dr. Reggie said. The Naqada period is not Egypt yet. It's a civilization that's there before the Egyptians. And it's a civilization from which Egypt gets all of her knowledge. In fact, let's roll that footage. Throw up the video and share it live, family, because I'm going to bust this out the ballpark. I'm going to bust this out the ballpark. See, what makes me dangerous is I know a lot of shit about a lot of people in the conscious community. And I got my hat up because I want y'all to look in my eyes because there's no lies. I know a lot of shit about a lot of people in the conscious community. But because I'm of a different moral fiber, there's no need for me to talk about people personally. So I just keep it about information. But if my hands keep getting forced, let me tell y'all, I know enough shit where I could take this community and put it on its head. Boom! I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. Some of your favorite teachers, leaders, telling you, I know so much personally that if I decided to make things personal, I could take this whole community and body slam it on its goddamn neck. Boom! But I'm different. So I just deal with the information, right? The knowledge. But if they keep playing with me, y'all, shit gonna get real ugly real quick. A lot of people did videos talking about people in the conscious community personally. Just so y'all know, I haven't done one. I haven't done one. Even though a lot of these people be talking shit about me personally, and I'm not personally going on record to talk about them personally, but the day I do, it's over for you. Finito. Because I got receipts. I could show and prove what I'm going to say. I got receipts. I'm not going to go and do a video and just talk about you. I'm going to pull the fucking receipts out. The video. Oh shit, this video about certain things? The video. The pictures. Y'all don't want to play with me. I'm different. Let's stay right here with it. Because if you force my hand, I will bust this whole community's ass. Trust me when I tell you. How you doing, Rasta baby? Salute to you, my sister. Salute to you. I'm trying to be nice, but they keep playing with me, sis. I'm trying to be nice. They keep playing with me. Shout out to you, sis. We're going to play the footage where
the Northern culture influencing or falling on.
We're going to play the footage, y'all, where Brother Reggie said that the Nakata period in Egypt is not the Egyptians yet. And it represents a period in Egypt from where the Egyptians get all their knowledge. Guys, when I connect Uruk and the Nakata period, the conversation and the game is over. Arguing after that is just overkill. And you'll see what you're gonna see in a minute what I mean by that. Shout out to Brother Reggie. All right, Rasta baby. I'm gonna do that, sis. Shout out to you. I'm gonna do that, sis. Shout out to you. She said, hey friend, just keep it on the information, nothing outside of that. You're right. Thank you for that. You're right. Thank you for that. Right? When they go low, we don't got to trace them, right? We don't got to follow them. You're right. I was just pointing out that I could have equally went to that level with some of these people, but I don't, because I'm really about this. I really live what I'm saying. So I just rather keep it on the knowledge. But these people keep trying to make shit personal with me, because they be in their feelings that I bust their ass in the knowledge. That's all. But you're right. You're right. You're going to keep it classy. You're right.
Of this woman, right? Well, listen, look at her back. No hidden your way.
It's a place that inspires the dreamers.
Look on her back.
You can only get this on Sonetta TV, man. Shout out to Sonetta. Shout out to Sonetta. Watch this, y'all. This is shout out to Saber Reggie. You know, with all of the back and forth that me and Reggie been doing lately, it's knowledge, it's information. You know, we both kind of lost it a little bit. We both kind of lost it a little bit, right? But it's not personal with me and Reggie. It's just information. I respect Reggie. But he made some statements that I'm going to make use of in this moment. Watch this.
Is that symbols or is that writing? That's writing, right? Because there's the falcon Horus, and then there's probably the Seth dog, right? They are writing, or their marks are connected to their writing at 3600, right? So I didn't want to argue with the brother about what he was saying about the earliest text and all of that stuff, right? I don't want to argue.
Oh no, I didn't want that.
I don't want to argue that point, because on a woman's back is the first writing, right? And this this is not Egypt. This is not Egypt. This is a civilization before Egypt.
Did everybody say? Everybody heard what Reggie said? This is not Egypt yet. This is the civilization before Egypt. That was very crucial to hear. Remember, guys, while Reggie may not be the best debater, in the Kemetic community, what you guys should know, they don't have a better researcher. Bar none, Reggie in the Kemetic community is the best researcher. One of the reasons why I respect him so much, because I style myself in having heavy research as well. So like minds will naturally attract. While he may not be the best debater, he's a hell of a researcher. So listen to Reggie, Dr. Reggie saying, the Naqada period is the period of a civilization in Egypt before the Egypt that we know of. I'm gonna let that play again, and then I'm gonna drop the bomb. Y'all should already know when I go live, it's on, right?
Naqada. This is
Y'all should already know that when I go live, it's on, right?
the earliest text and all of that stuff, right? I don't want to argue.
Oh no, I didn't know. No.
I don't want to argue that point because on a woman's back is the first writing, right? And this from this is not Egypt. This is not Egypt. This is a civilization before Egypt. This is Naqada. This is Nubian. Egypt gets its information, its early information from Naqada. So now let's go look at another.
Everybody here, Reggie say, this is not Egypt yet. This is a civilization before Egypt. Naqada is the civilization that Egypt gets all of her knowledge and information from. If you heard Reggie say that, put some fire emojis in the room so that I could drop the biggest bomb. All right, now watch this. Naqada is a civilization before Egypt in Egypt. So let's look at the Naqada period. Everybody see my screen clearly. The Naqada period in Egypt lasts from 4000 BC all the way to 3000 BC, a full 1000 years. Reggie just told y'all the Naqada civilization represents a civilization in Egypt before the Egyptians, a civilization from which Egypt gets all of her knowledge. Does everybody see that that period is from 4000 to 3000 BC, exactly 1000 years? Type of one in the chat room and then I'll continue. Now watch this. I'm going to type in Uruk cylinder seal. Why am I typing that in? Because first and foremost, the Uruk period lasts from 4000 BC to 3100 BC. Also 1000 years. So this is interesting. The period of civilization in Mesopotamia, lower Mesopotamia, southern Mesopotamia, right? Which is parallel within the Naqada period, the Egyptian civilization, that's a period in Mesopotamia where Mesopotamians are forming cities, creating irrigation, setting up kings. Do you know how many kings reigned in the Uruk period? Narmer is pre-dynastic. He's Naqada. He's not even Egypt yet. Hold on, y'all about to see it clearly in a moment. The picture that I'm drawing, you're about to see clearly in a moment. This right here is called the Jasper cylinder seal. This right here, guys, is called the Jasper cylinder seal. The Jasper cylinder seal is from the Uruk III period, 3500 to 3300 BC. Notice that on the Jasper cylinder seal, it has the same iconography as the Narmer palette. You can see a Serpopard, except it's on the Jasper cylinder seal as early as 3500 BC, and Narmer doesn't represent it until about 400 years later. So who borrowed from who again? Remember what Reggie said, the Naqada civilization is not Egypt yet. It represents a civilization in Egypt that Egypt gets all her knowledge from. Don't forget that. Uruk is 4,000 to 3,000. Let me show you that Uruk had kings. Oh shit. On the Sumerian king list, the city of Uruk has at least 10 kings listed on the Sumerian king list. Let me give you guys some images of what they look like. I'm the last person they should be playing with because I brag different, I study different. God damn it, with me, everything is different. Different. This is the Gebel El Arak knife handle. As I showed you in the previous video, there's a man clad in Sumerian garments on the Gebel El Arak knife handle. This knife handle dates to 3300 BC. You know, the civilization in Egypt before Egypt. Yet he's Sumerian. So we know that there's Sumerians in Egypt before the Egypt. That's why Reggie said the Naqada period represents the civilization before Egypt, from which Egypt gets all of her knowledge. We know for a fact that that man on the Gebel El Arak knife is Sumerian because he looks like the kings of Uruk. This is a statue of one of the kings of Uruk from the year 3300 BC. Hello. Look at his hat. Look at his beard. Same thing you observe on the Gebel El Arak knife handle. So, in the Uruk period, Mesopotamia, matter of fact, let me show you, because they like to lie, but I'm going to bring the receipts out, guys. These are Proto-Cuneiform inscriptions from the Uruk period. So you mean they had writing in Mesopotamia even before Egypt was a civilization yet? Because remember, the Naqada period spans 1,000 years, from 4,000 to 3,000. The Uruk period as everybody can see live on the screen, is from 4,000 to 3,100 BC. From 4,000 to 3,100 BC, which makes it contemporary. I'm gonna bring this shit around full circle, y'all. Watch this. The Uruk period is contemporary with the Naqada period. You know, this period.
Is that symbols or is that writing? That's writing, right? Because there's the falcon horus, and then there's probably the Seth dog, right? They are writing, or their marks are connected to their writing at 3600, right? So I didn't want to argue with the brother about what he was saying about the earliest text and all of that stuff, right? I don't want to argue.
Oh no, I didn't want no.
I don't want to argue that point because on a woman's back is the first writing, right? And this from this is not Egypt. This is not Egypt. This is a civilization before Egypt.
Also, I just want to say this. Reggie says on the woman's back is the first writing. Anywhere in the Torah where Reggie wants Sarnetta to see something crucial, he'll tell Sarnetta to make sure you get this, to zoom in. If this is the earliest writing on this woman's back, isn't that crucial enough for Brother Sarnetta to zoom in? So how come these brothers weren't shown the writing on the woman's back? Because the moment you would have saw that, it was in the form of Proto-Cuneiform symbols. This is the slick shit that they getting away with. He's going to say the earliest writing is on her back, even though the woman is from the Naqada period. The same period he himself is about to tell you precedes the Egyptians, that Egypt gets all their knowledge from, including writing.
This is Naqada. This is Nubian. Egypt gets its information, its early information from Naqada. So now let's go look at another area. So here is the kind of Neolithic age. I don't deal with this except for that they were burning their deads with.
They were burning their dead?
They were burying their dead, right, with artistic, symbolistic items.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But here is where it gets really interesting. So here's Naqada vases. And what do you see on the Naqada vases on the side? Remember, this is not Egypt yet. This is Naqada. What do you see?
Right.
Everybody keep hearing him say it. This is not Egypt yet. This is Naqada. So Naqada is not the Egyptian. So by the way, if y'all don't know, Narmer is from the Naqada period. So why is Tahuti showing us Narmer? To prove that Egypt has the flail and the crook. You idiot. Narmer is from the Naqada period. You should take a class with Brother Reggie. Now let me show you what's crucial here. The Uruk period is from 4000 to 3000, which means it's contemporary with the civilization in Egypt before the Egyptians, the Naqada period. So what do I have to do at this point to kill the whole argument? If I could show writing in the Uruk period in Mesopotamia, I can prove that Mesopotamians had writing before Egypt. If I could show farming and agriculture in Mesopotamia before the Naqada period, I can prove the Mesopotamians were doing that first. If I could show you kings in the Uruk period, I could show you that they had kings in Mesopotamia long before the Egyptians did. You see how damaging this is about to be? Watch this. The earliest writing in Uruk dates back, in Mesopotamia, dates back to the Uruk period. Let me show you guys. People in Uruk wrote on clay tablets with reeds. This is the Proto-Cuneiform. You know, the same Proto-Cuneiform I was showing in the museum that the idiot Tahuti was trying to say that because it don't look like this, it's not cuneiform. You idiot. You silly child. You silly booty. This represents classical cuneiform, which comes after. The first cuneiforms are what you guys see on the screen. They're pictographic in nature. You idiot, Tahuti. Let me show you the date for writing in Uruk. Uh-oh. As soon as I type in Uring writing date 3500 BC, what's the first thing you see? You see that Mesopotamia had what's called the Anu ziggurats. You know, the pyramid mounds, they date all the way back to 4000 BC. You know, the period before the Egyptians. There's pyramids in Mesopotamia before there's pyramids in Egypt. There's something called the Anu ziggurat. Let me show you what it looks like. They can't play with me, y'all. They don't have a teacher in their community that could fuck with me. None. Let me show you what the Anu ziggurat looks like. This is the Anu ziggurat, the earliest pyramid structure in the world. The earliest pyramid structure in the world, 4000 BC. Egypt's first pyramid is the Step Pyramid. And that date is 2650 BC. Don't believe me? See it for yourself on the screen. When was Egypt's first pyramid built? The 27th century before the Common Era, which is the 2600s, which is why you see them narrow it down between 2670 and 2650 BC. But I could take y'all over to Mesopotamia and I could show you the Anu ziggurat, which goes all the way back to 4000 BC. Everybody see that? 4000 BC, the Anu ziggurat. Holeless L. On top of the Anu ziggurat, 500 years later, you get what's called the White Temple of Uruk. Still the Uruk period, 3500 BC. This is the Nakata II period. Look at the White Temple. So this is the pyramidal mound known as the Anu ziggurat. On top of it is the White Temple of Uruk. The White Temple of Uruk, U-R-U-K, that was built in 3500 BC. Kemet still doesn't have a temple yet. This is the temple facade that you see on the Narmer palette. And the rest, I'm going to let Reggie show you. Listen to this.
No, besides writing, over here, the one that's furthest. What do you see? The boat? The boat? Yeah, on the boat. So you see a solar boat, you see women and their families, you see the woman is bigger than the men, right? You see pyramids before pyramids.
Hold on. Did Reggie just said in the Nakata period, You see pyramids before pyramids? Damn, Reggie, I must admit, that was slick as hell. Because you know goddamn well what you should say, Reggie. This is showing that there are pyramids before the ones in Egypt. But he's very slick, said pyramids before pyramids, without telling you what pyramids it is before. These are pyramids before any were built in Egypt. These are the pyramids in Sumer. I'm going to let Reggie say it again.
Right? And it's a scene of the afterlife. So here's Nakata vases. And what do you see on the Nakata vases on the side? What do you remember? This is not Egypt yet. This is Nakata. What do you see? Right. No. Besides writing, over here, the one that's furthest. What do you see? The boat. The boat. Yeah, on the boat.
If you guys look real close, you can see on these vases, you can see pyramids. These vases are from the Nakata period. Just as a reminder, the Nakata period is 4000 to 3000 BC. Egypt's first pyramid is the Step Pyramid in 2650 BC. So what pyramids would Egyptians be showing in the Nakata period in 4000 when there's no pyramids in Egypt? They're showing the remnants of the Anu ziggurat in Mesopotamia that dates back to 4000, which had a white temple on top of it, which Narmer replicates on his palace.
So you see a solar bowl, you see women and their families, you see the woman is bigger than the men, right? You see pyramids before pyramids, right? And it's a scene of the afterlife.
He said you see pyramids before pyramids. Guys, let me end this live, guys, by telling you this. Anybody could shadow box. Anybody could look like they're saying or doing something when they're by themselves. You know when you put the stamp and the cosign on what people do in terms of contending with others? When the people or person they're contending with is in the fucking building. Call my name out when I'm next to you. Don't do videos without me and then say that y'all beat me. None of y'all could beat me. All of y'all together couldn't beat me. I'm calling out any Kemetic teacher, from the greatest to the least. And I'm telling you, I will bust your ass on these topics. With that being said, family, keep the same energy. Salute.